for a rugby coach to track his team's performance so that he can have benchmarks, set new goals for players, motivate them, and also develop better training strategies. All right, guys, let me quickly show you how this works. It's fairly straightforward. On our web page, on the right here, it says Score Forms. Now, I'm going to click on that just to show you how the form looks that you're going to put on a clipboard. Take a pen and a paper, and you're going to go to the field. And while the game is in play, you're going to count every match event as it happens. So you do not need any video footage. You need nothing else except a pen, this paper, and a little bit of common sense. All right, guys, so look here. There's your tries, your conversions, for and against. There's your territory, where play starts, your passes, pick and drives, kicks from hand, knock-ons, all your mistakes, your penalties, turnovers, scrums, line-outs, and kickoffs. So everything gets counted in the first half and the second half, with the totals being put into the little blocks over there. All right, so once you have your totals, the game's finished. You're going to come back to your computer, open your game tracker where you see your game full at the bottom there. Now we're going to put in our opponent, Monkey Town. We're going to say the date would have been the 12th of 8th, 2018. All right, and now here, all those totals are fed into the spreadsheet. I'm not going to feed all of them. I'm just going to show you a quick illustration. 12, 13, 7. Those are all the territory stats that I just logged. 18, 15, 4. And now we can see those parts have been populated. In our game report, we should have a territory statistics, which we have over there. So our territory statistic is filled in. Now, the reason nothing else is filled in is because there's no other data for that match. And then on our season report, there's also no data yet at the moment. I just want to make that one again. All right, so let me show you how the season full works. Once you've put in all your totals over here, you simply go into click, drag over into your last column, and in this space, right click with your mouse to copy, and then you go to your season full. And that's going to go from the game one, and you're going to paste. Now all those data is there. So if we go to our game report, that should be exactly the same. The reason the season average and the game average are the same are because it's only the one game that's been scored. So to show you an example, as soon as a second game is scored, let's just fill in some scores over here. 15, 15, and 3, 5. Now there's data on the second match, and because there's now two games data, I'm going to put in a 2 at the top there. Very important that you do this to calculate your season averages correctly. So now in my game report, I have a season average and I have a game average. And that's the whole gist of Gametracker. It's all about benchmarking your performance in your last match to your season average. That's the only way you can see if you're making progress or not. And it becomes a great motivational tool. If I show you as an example here by the lineouts, say your second half accuracy of your lineouts is usually 65%, and in this game you suddenly hit 87%. This is something positive to tell your locks and your flankers and your eighth and everyone involved basically in the lineout that we've made progress today. So sometimes you lose a game and everyone focuses on the win or the loss. Now, Gametracker helps you shift the focus to all the different variables of a rugby match. Was our defense good? How did we attack? Did we attack differently? Is it the coach's plans that didn't work? The players not execute? There's just so many things that we should no longer just stare against a win or a loss as the only thing that's important. So this season average versus the last game is what Gametracker is all about. I hope this tool gives your team a huge new drive, shifts the focus, becomes a great motivational tool for you guys, and essentially improve your season. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you on Easystats Gametracker shortly.